Welcome to a new season of TC Weekly. This week on Pod Adventures X, we learn how to find shelter in winter from the guise of Are We Lost?
And in the episode of Electric Touch, the girls introduce themselves and talk about the music they like.
We have Brock trying to simplify centrifugal force. Paul and Dylan go inside NWTC. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I do believe so.
And the Studley Duds of GrabBag give us a taste of verses and Can Ben Rock This? Enjoy yourselves.
Hi, my name's Dave. Welcome to Lost in the Woods.
Tom, so I thought you said you were a guide.
I am a guide. I know these woods like the back of my hand. Well, that's new. Oh, that's my glove. Scared me for a second there. It's like, wow. Anyways, we'll go inside and we'll get you set up and we can get out there.
Okay, sounds good.
So, you go out in the woods a lot?
Not really.
Oh, me neither. Isn't this country beautiful?
Country might be beautiful, but are we lost?
Of course we're not lost. I know exactly where we are. And that would be Earth.
You sure?
Pretty sure. And if not, well, probably should find a place to, stay for a while.
That would be good.
Yeah, well, there's a nice mound of snow. Maybe we can dig a hole in it or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would work, I think.
I would hope so. Otherwise, we're screwed.
You know, we really should have brought a shovel. We really should have.
Don't worry, Tom. I got this covered. See? Shovel. Always be prepared when you go out in the woods.
How come I didn't? Okay.
Still warm, too.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Now the first thing you do, number one, is to get shelter. So, in the winter, one of your most readily available items is snow.
Here, Tom. Use this. I'll crawl inside of there.
Okay. Where the hell did he come up with this?
I think we need to dig someplace else.
Why?
I think this is a good spot.
For what?
The tent.
Tent. What
Yeah,
tent?
tent. Tent.
You had a tent?
I always have a tent. Here you go.
What's that for?
To shovel the snow so we can put the tent on it.
Okay.
Well, we put the tent on top of the tarp. It sits on top of where the snow was, so that way the tent doesn't get as wet. It's a little warmer.
Okay. You said warm. That implies fire.
Fire's good.
I like fire.
I like fire. I love fire.
Uh-oh.
Fire.
Hello and welcome to Electric Touch. I'm Lane.
I'm Catherine. I'm Raven.
What kind of music do you guys like?
I like Korean music. I like rap, pop, hip hop, techno, a lot of different kinds.
Well, I kind of like a little bit of everything. Country, not a fan of. I don't really like country. Screamo, a little bit iffy on there. Otherwise, pop, hip hop, rap, metal, rock. It's all pretty good. I like it all.
So, as for me, I like J-pop. I also like K-pop. Anything with a good beat. I do like country, but only if it actually has some pop essence to it. I like a lot of home stuff, video game music and stuff like that.
So what kind of artists have you guys been listening to lately?
I listen to Tegan and Sarah. I like their stuff. They're like indie folk, but right now they're starting to come back and be pop. That was really cool.
I like Daltrey, Maroon 5, Red Food, some other ones too, but they're not on the top of my head, so do you know some?
Lately I've been listening to Imagine Dragons because they're really good.
Yeah.
And then I've been listening to Neighborhood. Absolutely fell in love with them. And most of the artists that I listen to are like underground, undiscovered people. Some really good talent out there. So since you know a little bit about us already, and what we're going to be talking about,
Tune in next week.
And we'll talk about maybe a couple artists and hopefully we can get an interview with one.
until next time.
Bye bye.
Hello and welcome. My name is Brock. This is my show. It is called Simple Science. Now, it's going to be a show where we talk about science stuff and try to break it down and make it a little simple, make it a little less intimidating than what you might see in a textbook about it. Let's get started. Episode 1 of Simple Science is going to be about centrifugal force, one of my favorite subjects to talk about. Now you might be asking yourself, what is centrifugal force? Centrifugal force is the tendency of an object following a curved path to fly away from the center of the curvature. It is an imaginary force. It is considered to be a force of convenience. It is there to counteract and balance centripetal force. Centripetal force is the exact opposite. It is the tendency an object has to move towards the center of the curvature. For example, if you have something on a string, a yo-yo, a ball, what have you, and you take that and it swings, you have centrifugal force being acted on the yo-yo by the string and centripetal force being acted on by the yo-yo to the string. Centrifugal and centripetal. And you get that balance, so you get that curve. Let's talk numbers. The formula for centrifugal force is W times V times 2 divided by G times R. Now, W is your weight in pounds, V is your velocity times 2, divided by gravity, which is 32 feet per second squared here on Earth, and R is your radius of your curvature. The two easiest things you can do to adjust the amount of force you want is either increase or decrease the weight and or radius. Now, if you want more force, you'll want to decrease the radius. They are inversely proportionate to one another. As one goes up, one goes down. If you want to increase the weight, you will increase the force. Those are directly proportionate. Now, a real life example of this would be ice skaters or figure skating. You notice when they go for a spin, they have their arms extended outward. That's a bigger radius. And then as they want to tighten up their arms and tuck them in, it decreases their radius a lot, and you notice they spin a lot faster. You can actually do this in your chair right now if you're sitting at just a spinning desk chair. Spin around with your arms out, and if you tuck them in, you will notice you will speed up quite a bit. And if you really want to speed up and see a difference, you can hold something in your hands like weights or books or anything that has mass to add to your mass. Then you'll really notice a difference. So then you can hold those out, tuck them in, you'll speed up really quick. If you want to slow down or stop, you just put your arms right back out and you slow down right away. I'll show you an example of that right now. This has been episode 1 of Simple Science. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in episode 2. And remember, keep it simple.
This is Inside TC. We'll bring you inside of the college to give you a better look at some of the courses, programs, and degrees offered by NWTC. We'll be taking a closer look at the facilities and the hands-on projects students work with. We'll also be taking a look at career opportunities and potential earnings for students who graduate the program, as well as potential earnings and careers for those who decide to continue education. Welcome to Inside TC. Today we're going to rent a car, smash it to pieces, and watch it rebuilt from the ground up. Ain't that right, Dylan?
Not really. We are going to take a look inside the NWTC Auto Collision Repair and Refurbishing Program.
Alright, sounds good. Well, let's take a look at some of the courses classes. TC provides fully operational body shops for students to get hands-on experience. This is where students will gain their skills working on custom paint jobs, auto body refinishing and repair, collision welding, and even repairing structural damage. Now keep in mind, these are only a few things the students learn in these programs. Now the point of any course is to create a better future. So what's the average earning potential of a graduate of this program?
Well, thanks to our brilliant researchers and Indeed.com, we found out that the average graduate can make anywhere from $30,000 to $60,000 a year. And even more depending how much they want to put into their career.
Well, that's a nice chunk of change right there. Now students who complete this program can pursue careers as collision center owners, collision center managers, manufacturing representatives. They can even find jobs as insurance adjusters and appraisers. With continued education, students can become collision repair instructors or even automotive engineers. Well, thanks for joining us. If you found this program interesting, be sure to check out more information at nwtc.com.
And make sure to catch us next week on Inside TC.
Warning, no bags were actually grabbed in the making of this podcast. GrabBag! Can Ben rock this vest?
Ooh.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, yeah!
Is that even a question?
GrabBag.
So, Andrew, do you know what television program I enjoyed watching?
No, what?
Stargate SG-1.
I concur.
You know who the best character on that show was? O'Neill. O'Neill!
Mitchell!
O'Neill!
Mitchell!
O'Neill!
Mitchell!
O'Neill!
Mitchell!
Colonel O'Neill versus Colonel Mitchell. Fight!
In 1985, Richard Dean Anderson was voted sexiest survivalist by People magazine.
That was almost 30 years ago. Who cares? John Broder played John Crane on the sci-fi series Farscape.
Has anyone even heard of that show? Colonel O'Neill was voted number 10 in TV Guide's list of the 25 greatest sci-fi legends.
Number 10? Wow, that's impressive. Do you know who number 1 is on that list? Doctor Who. Speaking of Doctor Who, Ben Broder appeared in the Doctor Who episode A Town Called Mercy.
Oh, really? Who cares? See what I did there? Did you know that Richard Dean Anderson was a mime before he became an actor?
A mime? Really?
Mimes are cool. You know what? Shut up. At least he wasn't on some lame soap opera show like Party of Five. Huh?
Party of Five was a great show. Wait, wasn't Richard Dean Anderson on General Hospital?
Maybe. Finish him! One word. MacGyver.
Winner! I'm the winner. I'm the winner.
GrabBag.
Well, that was informative.
Yeah, I found a new place to hide a dead body. So, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, all right. Later.
Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
On Pod Adventures X.